Justine, Justine, I need you to help me. I need to pack my bags, move to a cabin in the woods, and completely throw my phone into the ocean.
Whoa, Alex, slow down. Take a deep breath. What happened? Did you accidentally like your ex-girlfriend's vacation photo from 3 years ago at 2 a.m. again?
I wish. That would be completely fine compared to this. This is so much worse.
Okay, I am officially scared. What did you do?
You know my boss, David, right? Well, he sent me a really annoying text message this morning asking me to work late on Friday. I was so frustrated. So I took a screenshot of his text.
Oh no. Alex, please do not tell me.
I wanted to send the screenshot to you so we could complain about it, but my thumb slipped, and I sent the screenshot of his own text message directly back to him.
No! Alex, you sent it to your boss?
Yes, and it has been 10 minutes and he hasn't replied. I am just staring at the screen watching the little typing bubbles appear and disappear. My life is officially over.
Oh my goodness. Well, while Alex writes his resignation letter. Hello, English learners, and welcome back to the Daily English Buddy podcast.
Yes, welcome back. This is your safe, cozy little place to learn natural, everyday English through real conversations. I'm Alex, currently looking for a new job.
And I'm Justine. And as always, if you are learning English, this is a B1 to B2 level episode. That means you can just relax, slow down, and not worry about understanding every single word.
Exactly. Just listen for the feeling. Let the English wash over you naturally. Today, we are talking about something that gives absolutely everyone anxiety.
Yes, the modern digital world. Texting fails, social media mistakes, and why communicating through a phone can feel like walking through a minefield, especially for language learners.
Because let's be honest, textbooks teach you how to write a formal letter to a hotel, but no textbook teaches you what to do when you send a screenshot to the wrong person.
That is so true. Texting is its own language, and the rules are completely unwritten. Like, for example, punctuation. If you send me a text that says okay with a period at the end, I assume you are angry with me.
Oh, absolutely. If someone says sounds good with a full stop at the end, I immediately think, wow, what did I do wrong? They hate me. Why do we do this to ourselves?
I think it is because we don't have facial expressions or voice tone in a text message, so we look for emotion in the grammar, which makes it so difficult when you are learning a second language.
Right, and it's not just the grammar. It is the technology itself betraying us. Have you ever had a really bad autocorrect fail?
Oh, autocorrect is my worst enemy. For those listening, autocorrect is when your phone automatically changes a word you are typing because it thinks you made a mistake. A typo.
Yes, a typo is just a small typing mistake, but autocorrect loves to take a small typo and turn it into a massive disaster.
Exactly. Last month, I was texting my landlord about a broken window. I meant to type, "I need you to fix this soon," but my phone auto-corrected fix to fight. So I texted my landlord, "I need you to fight this soon."
You challenged your landlord to a fight? That is incredible.
Yes. He replied saying, I think I will just call a repairman. I was so embarrassed.
That is amazing. But you know what else gives people intense anxiety? Voicemails. Leaving a voice message.
Oh, I hate leaving voicemails. Why do they feel so awkward?
Because there is no script. When you text, you have time to think. You can delete it, rewrite it, make it perfect. But with a voicemail, you hear the beep, and suddenly your brain completely empties.
It's true. I always end up rambling. I say things like, "Hey, it's Justine. Just calling to say hi. Okay, bye. Call me back." Or don't. "Okay, love you, bye." It's a complete mess.
And for English learners, speaking on the phone is already the final boss of language learning. You can't see the person's lips, the audio is sometimes bad, and then you have to leave a recording of your voice? It is terrifying.
I really feel for our listeners on that one. It takes so much courage to make a phone call in another language.
It really does. But let's talk about the modern rules of texting, especially when it comes to dating or just trying to make friends, because there are so many mind games.
Oh, the psychology of texting is exhausting. Let's start with one of the most painful experiences: getting left on read.
Ugh, ouch. Yes, to leave someone on read. When you send a message and you can see that the person opened it, you see those little blue ticks.
But they do not reply. It is just silence.
It hurts. You start questioning everything. Did I say something wrong? Are they mad at me? Did they drop their phone in a river?
Exactly. And the worst part is deciding what to do next. Do you send another message? Which leads us to double texting.
Yes. Double texting is when you send a second message before the person has replied to your first one. And society tells us that double texting makes you look desperate.
Which is so silly. Sometimes you just have two different thoughts. Why do we have to wait 3 hours just to look cool?
I completely agree. But the absolute worst texting behavior, the lowest of the low, is ghosting.
Yeah, ghosting is rough. For our learners, ghosting is when someone completely stops communicating with you suddenly, without any warning or explanation. They just disappear, like a ghost.
It's so common now. People just stop replying forever instead of having a slightly uncomfortable conversation.
It shows a real lack of maturity. But on a lighter note, misunderstanding slang is a huge part of this digital world too. We actually have a fantastic story from one of our listeners, Maria from Spain.
Oh, I love these listener stories. What happened to Maria?
So, Maria was working in London, and her English was pretty good, but she was still learning the informal internet slang. One day, her office manager sent an email to the whole team saying that his dog had sadly passed away.
Oh no, that is so sad.
It was very sad. So everyone is replying saying, "I am so sorry for your loss." But Maria wanted to send something really warm and affectionate. She thought the abbreviation LOL meant lots of love.
No! Oh my God. Please tell me she didn't.
She did. She hit reply all to the entire office and wrote, "I am so incredibly sorry about your dog. LOL."
Oh no, because LOL actually means laughing out loud.
Exactly. The manager thought she was laughing at his dead dog. She didn't realize her mistake until her coworker ran over to her desk completely panicked.
Oh, Maria, if you are listening, we are sending you a big hug. Those cultural translation mistakes are so painful in the moment, but they make the best stories later.
They really do. And honestly, native speakers make horrible mistakes all the time. Just look at Alex sending screenshots to his boss.
Please don't remind me. I am trying to block it from my memory.
Well, before you pack your bags and move to the forest, let's slow down and do our calm little word tour. Let's go back through the most useful vocabulary and expressions from today.
Yes, let's do it. Our first word is a very common one, typo. A typo is a small mistake in a typed message, like pressing the wrong letter on your keyboard.
For example, "Sorry for the typo in my last email. I typed too fast." Repeat. Typo.
Typo. Next, we have the word autocorrect. Autocorrect is the software on your phone that automatically changes words it thinks are spelled incorrectly.
For example, "I didn't mean to say that. It was a terrible autocorrect fail." Repeat. Autocorrect.
Autocorrect. Now, moving into the psychology of texting. Our next phrase is to leave someone on read.
To leave someone on read means you open and read their message, but you do not reply to them. For example, I asked him a question yesterday, but he just left me on read. Repeat, leave on read.
Leave on read. Next is an action that people feel very nervous about. Double texting. Double texting is sending a second message before the person has answered your first one.
For example, she hasn't replied yet. I don't want to double text and look annoying. Repeat, double text.
Double text. And our final, very modern word for today is ghosting.
Ghosting happens when someone ends a relationship or friendship by suddenly stopping all communication without giving any explanation. They disappear.
For example, we went on 3 great dates, but then she completely ghosted me. Repeat, ghosting.
Ghosting. Those are such useful phrases for surviving the modern digital world. Because let's face it, communication is hard enough, even without screens getting in the way.
It really is. You just have to laugh at the mistakes, even the really embarrassing ones.
Thank you so much for hanging out with us today. If you felt understood or just learned something new, don't forget to like this episode, subscribe, and share it with a friend who always leaves you on read.
And tell us in the YouTube comments, what is the worst typo or texting fail you have ever had? We want to read all of them.
Take care of your English and take care of yourselves. I'm Justine.
And I'm Alex. Keep practicing and please double-check your screenshots before you send them.
Bye, everyone.